So what is up guys, this is Drakane here. Welcome back to another tutorial kind of video on Ark Survival Evolved Mobile. So guys, in this video I'm going to be showing you guys how to collect black pearls. So yeah, it's a very popular topic, and black pearls are quite rare. You can find them in dungeons and in the deep ocean, and sometimes from the free gift you can get those. So now I'm going to use the ocean method. Now there is a particular method that you can use in order to get around over 400 black pearls in a single run within about 2 or 3 hours. Like I usually get about 600 black pearls, but let's see, it sometimes depends on luck, and there is a specific method that you can follow along as well. I'm going to show you guys that method. So well, for this method you are going to require a mosasaur, because the mosasaur is actually one of the best creatures that you can take out in order to collect black pearls. If you haven't already tamed the mosasaur, there's a video linked in the description on how to tame a mosasaur, so go ahead and check it out and tame a mosasaur immediately. Yeah, I'm telling you guys, tame it up. You can even do this entire process on an ichthyosaur, but it's much more tedious and more time consuming and less effective. So well, the method I'm going to show you guys is, it works, but I'll explain along the way as well. Alright guys, so here we are at the beach, and I crafted up a bed, and I'm going to equip this. The scuba diving gear is necessary because you can't breathe underwater and you're going to have to spend a lot of time underwater. So I would suggest that you guys just bring along several of those things. So first thing is to just set you to follow me and just mount you. So guys, there is a specific way that this can be done, so I'll be explaining it to you along the way. So I'm starting out at here now. Well, I'm not actually starting out at here. I'll just show you the place to start out, because there is a specific way, a specific pathway that you can follow along to get maximum results. So let's just follow along on that pathway, and I'll just bring you guys back when I just go to that particular spot that I'm speaking about. So then I hope this helps everyone. So just the reason I'm just using the mosasaur is because the mosasaur is much more faster than any other undersea creature, even more than the ichthyosaur or the dolphins. So even more than those creatures, the mosasaurs are much more faster, and they are very powerful. They pack a massive punch in the bites and all, and also they've got the platform saddle and also a collar that looks freaking ridiculous, but it helps, which is why I just have it. Alright guys, so here we are at the spot. This is the spot to start in, the best spot actually. This is where everything begins. So this is a method that I tested out, and it was very successful. I managed to craft up all my tech items except for the boots, which I just got today. So we are starting out at here near to the lava cave. So in the oceans near there, that's the spot to start out on. Now we are going to be looking out for squids, sea scorpions and alpha mosasaurs, because those are the only creatures that give you the black pearls, and in addition to those, ammonites as well. So you are basically just going to have to go along the sea floor, not always near the bottom of the sea, sometimes and also just remember that there are 2 ways that you can go about this. Either do a tidy save, because that will just reset everything in every creature, but I can't just do a tidy save because there are several creatures that I want to tame up that are still out in the wild, so I cannot do a tidy save. If you don't have any such creatures, just go ahead and do a tidy save, because it will just rid you the trouble of having to kill every creature in the sea. Now the main thing is then the sea scorpions, the Euryptids, they usually spawn in around the sometimes on these rocks, but not too high. But on these ledges, sometimes I found out that the ichthyosaurs do spawn in. They are good. They are also good for the black pearls. You can get about 40 black pearls out of one of them if you are lucky. Sometimes you always get over 20, and below 50 always. That's the maximum amount of you can get, and just go around killing every creature if you just can't do a backup save, which is why I just told you guys to just take on a mosasaur, because mosasaurs are powerful and they can just wreck through almost everything. And I'm stuck. Okay, so basically just go around mid-sea and from time to time go to the bottom of the ocean, and also do a backup save and keep as well, because I found out that sometimes there are certain spots where the rocks do not load in, especially those deep sea caves, and those sometimes in those spots your mosasaur might just go inside, and after just like that you might just go too fast and your mosasaur goes inside the cave, and then the cave just loads in. That way what happens is that you get your mosasaur killed and then yourself killed. That has happened to me one time, but fortunately I had a backup save on. So the electrophoruses and other creatures are grown to you. Just go around just absolutely killing them. Yeah, just on the lookout for Tusos and Alpha Mosas mostly. And the sea scorpions as well, they also do spawn in. Now specifically around the edges of the map, you are most likely to find Tusos spawning in. I've seen lots. Ammonites, also many ammonites do spawn in these areas, and also the sea scorpions. Now what you just basically want to do is just don't go too fast. If you want, just go a bit fast around these areas, and just you can dismount. So when you're on a mosasaur and you dismount, there is a chance that those Tusos do spawn in suddenly in front of your face. That has happened sometimes. So what you want to do is just go along mid-sea region and just munch your way through every creature, just like that, and go close to the bottom, and from time to time just go to the top a bit, about this much of height, maintain it. Sometimes just go and stop in certain areas. Now this is much more effective if you just do backup save, not a backup save, a tidy save. But remember that you cannot do a tidy save if you have creatures that you want to tame up, and also if you're just going on killing spree, well, go ahead and kill all the electrophoruses and everything, because the oceanic creatures give a massive amount of experience. I don't know why, but still that's something to just watch out for. As you can see, my experience bar is just filling up, so you can level up your mosasaur and yourself as well. So this way, just go around like this, near to the bottom of the sea sometimes. What am I stuck on? Okay, dead dangler. So there's nothing in here, no creatures are spawning in here, so I'm just going to continue. And also there are lots of plesiosaurs spawning in these kind of regions, and let me just get rid of these plesio and the megalodon. And this is also another spot that Tusos do spawn in, so just take your time when going through this area, especially around the rocks. Just search a lot, kill all the mantas and the megalodons and the anglers, because that will open up more space for just for Tuso and Alpha Mosasaur spawns. And also if you see a Basilosaurus, kill it. They are great for oil, and also by killing the Basilosaurus you will just aggro all the mantas and the Ichthyosaurus in the area, and they will come up to you, and you can just easily nibble on their toes. That way you can just get rid of those guys, and open up more spawn points for the Alpha Mosasaurs and the Tusos. So this is something that you can do. I am at this point, so yeah, it's not easy. Just go around just killing these anglers and going in the mid-sea region. So guys, I'll bring you guys back in a bit when there is some action going on. Alright, so here we have our first item, the ammonites. So the ammonites are extremely useful in my opinion, not only because they do give black pearls, there's a chance that you can get black pearls out of those guys when you just kill and harvest them. Remember, you harvest them, they don't have any inventories, untamable. So by killing these guys and harvesting them, there's a chance that you can get black pearls. If you don't know, just remember that when killing these guys, killing the ammonites, well, you will just sometimes well, it's just a chance of getting black pearls only. You mostly just get silica pearls and oil. That's the largest amount of items that you can get. Now these guys most specifically spawn in around the bottom of the ocean, so you just have to remember that. And wow, it's super laggy. Just if you don't know, remember that. If you don't know about this, just know that the ammonites will release this rage thingy, which will just make every creature in the area aggro onto you, which in my opinion is really great because it draws out every creature and I don't have to just search for them and just chase them and kill them. I just have to wait for them to come up to me and then slaughter their faces. So in my opinion, this rage thing that these ammonites give is very helpful, and I don't think I got any of the black pearls out of that guy. Just let me just do a quick checkup on that. Nope, just silica pearls, oil and the ammonite bile. So it's just a small drop. Oh my god. Okay, so there is our target, the main event. Okay, the main creature for the event. Now there is a special method that you have to follow along when just trying to get the pearls out of this guy, because there is a small chance that these guys do not give pearls. It's like a chance of a drop actually. Sometimes you get pearls out of these guys, sometimes you don't, and it's becoming night time as well. Well, and these guys have no depth limit as well, and they will follow you all the way to the surface. Now I'm just going to wait for this guy to come right up to me and just try to do like this. Now mosasaurs can't be grabbed, basilosaurs also can't be grabbed, but just remember that these guys deal a crap ton of damage. Now the method is to do a manual save, not a tidy save. If you have creatures around, well, the thing is, now when you start to get these guys, there is a chance that you keep on getting them. So just the thing that you can do is just do a manual save and just do a backup save afterwards. And I'll just quickly do a backup save and bring you guys back, and then you guys can see just what I mean. Alright, so I did a backup save and now we are back. Now my dude here is set to collect the inventory of other creatures. So let's just see how this goes. Let me just start biting this guy. Okay, when it's just going to run, it will just release a big cloud of black color ink, and this might be a high level. And there's the ink that's going to lag the crap out. But this guy is retreating now, so now just all I had to do is just go up to this guy and kill it. Okay, so I didn't get anything out of that guy. It's inventory. Ooh, it's a 225. And just waiting for the ink to settle down a bit, and we can see what this guy has in its inventory to offer us. So just remember, there's a chance to get up to 48 or something. That's the maximum amount I have ever got. Okay, so well, there's nothing in this inventory, but here's the small trick. Now I just did a backup save earlier, so what I'm going to do is restore it. Alright guys, welcome back to being attacked by this guy, and welcome back to session 2 of killing this guy. So just turning around and just biting at this guy. So this is level 225, that's not changed. Now this guy will release a massive cloud of ink when it's close to dying, and when it flees also it will do the same. All I have to do is just keep on biting this guy until it does that. Alright, so another bite and this guy is dead, and I'm just going to wait for this guy's ink to clear off, and then I can just go and check the inventory again, because the inventory changes guys when you just yeah, the inventory is not fixed. This is the same procedure that I used to get high level creatures. See, earlier there was oil, now there's no oil, only the tentacles. So all that's left is another yeah, another restoration. Alright, so let's just murderize this squid again. uh, well, I just really don't want to kill this guy and harvest it immediately, because sometimes the bag doesn't drop when I harvest this guy. That has happened several times, and yep, just being careful sometimes. And well, once you just kill one of these guys, you just roughly know how much health they have, how many bites you can give it, so it's much more easier to just kill it the next few times. So let's just see what you have to offer now. And there we go. So it's 29 black pearls now, which is quite low. You can get yeah, about 40 or 48. The maximum amount I've gotten so far is 48. So guys, that's how you can keep on changing the inventory of these guys. So that's trick number 1 in this entire procedure of just collecting black pearls out of these guys. So that'll be it about the black pearls from these fellows. So yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and repeat this entire procedure. Well, this only works in single player. If you are playing on multiplayer, you can just, this entire process is much more easy. You don't have to do tidy saves. You can't do tidy saves if I remember right. So just with a bunch of your tribe mates, you can just one or two mosasaurs or two, you can just go around killing everything. And your Ichthys and your rest of your friends on Ichthyosaurus or Megalodons can go around checking the entire area and pointing you to ammonites and all. So I'll just keep doing this entire procedure until I get more than this 29, 40 or 38. I'll settle for that kind of amount. So and afterwards I can just sleep as well. So that's this part then. And so guys, here we have our next main item. So I'm around, yeah, this spot close to the turning point. So the sea scorpions or the Euryptids, they are aggressive towards you, just remember that. And also, if you get hit by one of these guys, it's highly possible that you get one shot just knocked out immediately. That has happened to me sometimes. These guys are super deal a massive amount of top, so they can like one shot just knock you out. So the best possible way is to just go around on the mosasaur. These guys aggro onto the mosasaur as well, and just kill them and harvest them. And I got 2 black pearls out of that guy. So just like with the ammonites, these guys also give black pearls when harvested, but the chance of black pearls is much more higher with these fellows than with the ammonites. So they are usually found near the sea bottom among these plants. So, and most of the time they are not visible as well, unless you kill an ammonite. Yeah, then they will, every creature will come after you, so then they are very visible. So just go around like this, and I got some more black pearls, and one creature I didn't harvest. So the Euryptids or the sea scorpions are excellent. They give some silica pearls, a bit of oil, and some chitin. Nothing much, it's usual jazz, but well, they do give a certain amount. So stacking up everything while you are going along the sea bottom will help you just to gain a large amount of black pearls by the end of the run. Yeah, even though you only get about 2 or 3 with these guys, those will finally in the end just stack up to a massive amount. So that's the next article, the sea scorpions. Just remember that don't try to melee these guys, because they deal a massive amount of torpor, and also they are usually in areas filled with other kinds of dangerous creatures. I just had to kill a mosasaur and several plesiosaurs and a leopardon as well. So yeah, they are in heavily infested waters with many creatures. Sometimes ammonites also do spawn in this region. So just keep your eyes peeled, go along the seafloor slowly, and then ascend a bit, and again go along the seafloor. That's the trick to it. And especially among these rocky cliff-like thingies, those are special areas you have to pay attention to, because I found out that sometimes in such places Tusos do spawn in. So yeah, check those out as well. So going forwards, alright guys, so this is the turning point Yeah, I'm at the spot that we are supposed to turn and go around again, because yeah, first of all I'm just going to kill this set of mantas, and then I'm going to show you guys a little something. So alright then, now this is where I am right now. Okay, so we are supposed to turn around at this spot, but going along a little bit further, yeah, there is a small chance of alpha mosasaurs just spawning in at this point, but also this is a very viable spot for ammonite spawns. Just like that, you'll find lots of ammonites in this area, and yeah, ammonites also give you black pearls. Got some more. So this would have been much more successful if I just went around and did the tidy saves, but yeah, I couldn't do tidy saves because there are creatures that I need to tame up still. So it won't be a problem to you guys if you don't have anything planned to tame up. So if you don't have anything planned to tame up, just keep on doing the tidy saves, and it will just refresh all the creatures, and from time to time there is a higher chance of seeing alpha mosasaurs and tusaurs. As a fact, oh well, so I had to drop the inventory again. So it's altogether not too bad, because this was just the first run, and this wouldn't have taken even 15 minutes, except that because I keep talking a lot in this particular thingy, I'm not concentrating much on just hunting, so it took much more longer because I'm searching to show you guys the things. And there are some Euriptides, the sea scorpions. So yeah, this is a really good spot for alpha mosasaur spawns, because I've seen several alpha mosasaur spawning in here, not at once, but yeah, over several runs I've seen alpha mosasaur spawning in, along with mostly I just see the normal mosasaurus, but and just crap tons of plesios everywhere I go. Other than that, guys, so alpha mosasaurs, plesios do spawn in here, along with lots of ammonites and Euriptides as well. The sea scorpions also spawn in near to the edges of here. So I'll just dismount, and this is where I am right now. So this is the turning spot. So if you guys do not have anything to tame up, just do the tidy save right here. Just press the tidy save button 2 or 3 times and just start going back again. You don't need to kill anything if you are just using the tidy save method. If you don't use the tidy save method, you can just go around killing. You have to go around killing, because otherwise you won't be able to get those necessary creatures spawning in. So all that's left is to just go back again this entire pathway, just killing everything, because I'm not doing tidy saves. So there was an ammonite there, I think. Well, this spot is excellent for ammonites and the sea scorpions, and also, well, as I just keep on repeating, the tusaurs. Tusaurs don't spawn in this spot. They are furthermore downwards along the way near to the edges of the map, and also you will find another mosasaur apparently. So you're most likely to find the tusaurs around that particular spot, which is the okay, let's get rid of you. Most likely to find those tusaurs spawning in and around the redwoods, not the redwoods, red obelix. I get the two mixed up. So in and around the red obelix, that area, and also mostly you can find near to the edges of the map. You can go around the entire map if you want, but it's mostly effective just going along this. You see, this area is absolutely just stacked to the brim with these kind of different creatures, and mostly these ammonites. So killing ammonites will just make other creatures aggro onto every creature in the area. But if you are on a strong creature like this, it's much more easier, especially if you are going on the killing spree. You will get levels, and also all you have to do is just wait for the creatures to come up to you. You don't have to go around hunting them, and just murderize them when they get up close to you. So that's just another bunch of Plesios, and all that's left is just continue killing everything in the area until you get Tusos and Alpha Moses. Now Alpha Moses are the actual absolute jackpot. So here we are back at where it all began. So yeah, I just completed one single run. It was about 30 minutes. Yeah, I spent about 30 minutes underwater. And considering all in all, the haul wasn't bad this time. 108. And anything else on you? Nope. So you can get, so that was about 30 minutes, and that was because I was speaking, and yeah, when I'm speaking I don't concentrate much. So when I'm not concentrating much, I just stop from time to time just to speak. Well, that happens. So well, anyways, the thing is that you can continuously, yeah, I just did only one single run, one complete turn. So I'm back at where we started. Yeah, I'm just going to end this entire thing right now, guys. So well, just remember that if you just continuously do this about maybe 4 or 5 times, and it would have been much more fast. I could have completed this entire thing in 15 minutes if I just did the tidy saves. But yeah, I didn't do tidy saves, which is why it took a longer time. So guys, that's how it's done. You can continuously get a large amount of black pearls like that. I have 108 at the moment. And now I just wanted to speak to you guys a little bit about the fact why I did not use my Kraken over there, the Tuso, to do this thing. Because yeah, well, Tusos are better at collecting black pearls from the sea scorpions and ammonites, and this 108 I just got 2 Tusos. I saw 2 Tusos spawned in, so one gave me 35, the first one gave me 31, so that was about 66. So that was 66 black pearls just there, and the rest of the black pearls I just got it completely from this yeah, the ammonites and the sea scorpions. Only those creatures gave me the black pearls. Afterwards I didn't find a single alpha monster, so they are quite rare actually. So now what I was saying is that now when you are collecting the black pearls from the sea scorpions and the ammonites, you have to kill them and harvest them, and better than using any of the tools, it's better to use a mosasaur or a creature like that in order to just do the entire process. But yeah, I didn't do it that way because I didn't take my tools out, because I had to clear the inventory from time to time. I had to drop everything that I have collected already, and the mosasaurs are absolute beasts when comparing their weight capacity. So they are actually better than Tusos, having a larger weight capacity. And the second fact is that when you are just dropping the entire inventory, you have to drop everything, and at a certain amount of point, because the black pearls are really heavy, this is just, yeah, about double the weight of the amount you have. So one is about 2 kg. So at a certain amount of time you will have to leave all the black pearls on your creature, because it's absolutely too heavy for you to lift and keep. So what happens then is that when you just do like that, when you just transfer it all into your Tuso, if you are using a Tuso, the problem is that the Tuso eats the black pearls. Yeah, the black pearls are one of its food structures, so the Tuso will eat it, which is why I did not bring the Tuso along with me, because sometimes when I'm just dropping the inventory, that guy will start to eat it. So guys, that will be it about this then. That's how you can collect a large amount of black pearls. Yeah, it was about only 30 minutes, and I could have done it in 15 minutes if I just did the tidy saves and if I didn't talk so much. So guys, that will be it about this then. So if you're finding this helpful, just subscribe. Yes. So guys, wishing you the best of luck in collecting black pearls. This is Drakane here, over and out. So if you find this video to be helpful, ring the notification bell and smash that thumbs up and subscribe as well and never miss a video. So bye guys, until next time.